Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Block by Block series. If you're unfamiliar with this series, it is a series where I take one of these many shulker boxes here behind me, place them on this pedestal, and give you a series of effects based on the contents of that shulker box. So, let's grab our box and see what we're working with for today. And today we are working with all the remaining items of the Education Edition of Minecraft. So, there's going to be a lot, so let's get started with this video. Starting off with fact number 1, the many different items that you see there behind me, plus all the others that I haven't got on the pedestal, all were added in February 22nd in 2018. Fact number 2, now this is a long list of all the different purposes of all those said items and blocks that you see some of there. Starting off with the antidote, which is a potion created item which cures poison. Elixir, which will cure your weakness. Eye drops can cure blindness, and tonic will cure nausea. Then you get the colored torches, which you can combine various different chlorides to create a torch which will change colors. So you can have a purple, blue, and orange torch, for example. Glow sticks is glow sticks that will glow if you shake it. Hardened glass or glass panes will produce a hardened glass which takes much longer to break than a regular glass. Think tinted glass, basically. In fact, I could be wrong about this, but they look very similar to tinted glass, so maybe even use the same texture, who knows. Anyways, moving on. Balloons can be attached to fences, shot with arrows, and will lift mobs into the air if attached to a mob. Sparklers can be used as an offhand item, however do not produce any light. Underwater TNT, as the name suggests, is a variant of TNT, which will do damage to blocks even when underwater, even though we kind of already have this in the base game, because you can put regular sand on top of TNT, ignite the TNT, the sand will fall in it, and it counts as technically the TNT being on land, and it still does damage underwater. But anyways, then you get underwater torches, which is same as TNT, where it's a torch that will generate light underwater. You get bleach, which uses the crafting, which when used in the crafting table will turn colored wool carpets, beds, and banners to white. The heat block, which I mentioned earlier, way earlier on, in fact, in this series, will melt snow, ice, and any other cold-related items, similar to how a torch does. Ice bombs will transfer water blocks to ice in a 3x3 square. And then super fertilizer, which will grow plants to maturity in a single use, similar to how bone meal used to be when it was first added. Fact number 3. Garbage, while it is considered a compound, but the only way to get it would be to activate the lab table when its inputs are invalid or an invalid recipe, and it has no use. Fact number 4, this is a long one, very complicated and very wordy, so bear with me for this. In the chemistry resource pack folder, there are numerous compound textures which are not used in the game. Note, a compound item with a data value of 38 will have the blue flask texture and will be called item.compound.name. If you use an MBT editor to get a compound item with no assigned data value by, say, deleting the data tag itself, and then transferring that item to another world or realm using structure blocks by exporting to a different file and then importing it to another world or realm, like I just said, then it will be renamed as Ivory Tusk. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for today. Hey, if you haven't enjoyed, please do consider subscribing. And I mean, like I said, it does help me out a ton. I had planned on this video being a bit longer, but I actually could not find anything really unique or fascinating about these blocks. These blocks in and of themselves are very, very different and unique. So, with that being said, stick around for August, because I will be doing a series in August, bringing back the old August Adventure series, where I will be playing with these particular blocks. I might even throw a mod in there to add to like the chaoticness of having to work with chemicals and whatnot. I'll see. But I do plan on actually learning how this whole system works. A large portion of it does require creative mode, so we'll have to see how things go. It'll be very different to how I did the August Adventures originally. But yeah, so look forward to August, where you will possibly learn more about these blocks. But for now, that is all I can give you. So I will see you in August. Goodbye.